Hey everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. So it is actually kind of later on in the day. I kind of had a really slow start to my Thursday. I woke up a little late and then I had to edit my Spotify Wrapped video, which actually wasn't that hard and went pretty quickly, but I was also watching The Twilight Zone while I did it, so I think that's why it took a little bit longer. So I had to upload it, you know, get it off of iMovie, put it onto YouTube. That's a whole ordeal. I had to have my first coffee of the day and breakfast, and then I had to go wash my face and get ready and do laundry. I am washing my sheets currently, so all of my bedding is in the wash. So I'm currently waiting on that. But yeah, I figured I would just start off today's Vlogmas, and we're doing it just like a traditional vlog today, which is really exciting. I don't really have a lot of things to do on my list. However, I do want to find a new audiobook to listen to, mainly because I don't like the one that I'm currently listening to. I'm having a lot of trouble finding like good Christmas romance books, and I was thinking of actually like filming a video talking about that because it's truly an epidemic of like terrible Christmas romances. So I'm gonna save all of my thoughts about that topic for probably one of my episodes of Vlogmas, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But also I'm like, I do still need to find a book to read because I have gone through a few different audiobooks and I have not liked any of them, so we're on the lookout. Also, yesterday, I didn't film this, but I'll probably try to film it today. I went to Planet Fitness, as I usually do, and I've never done this before, but yesterday I brought my Kindle with me and read my Kindle while I was on the treadmill. And I was really nervous at first because I was like, am I gonna fall off this thing? Is it gonna distract me too much? But honestly, it made the time go so fast. And I feel like I've never read my Kindle faster than I have on the treadmill. That was like just mind-blowing because I'm not typically a Kindle person. I don't typically like to read ebooks or whatever, but this time it was A, a really good book, and B, it just ended up working out and it really distracted me from walking, so that's really good. I am definitely going to do that again. I also have to say that the ebook I'm currently reading, I'll put it up on the screen because I can't really remember the title of it. It is so good. It's an adult fantasy. I think I might have gotten it during one of the Stuff Your Kindle days, and typically I will just get as many of those books as I can, as many of them that like interest me, but most of them will not be good. I hate to say that because obviously somebody put a lot of time and effort into each book that was written. However, some of them just, you know, you kind of get what you pay for. And honestly, I don't expect like mind-bogglingly great, incredible, full-on classic literature. You know what I mean? Like, it's a free book and they're putting in this effort for you to download it for free. So like, I mean, it's great for what it is. However, most of them I just kind of feel take up space on my Kindle, and I just have them for kind of like a rainy day or if I ever feel moved to pick up my Kindle. The book I'm currently reading is incredible. It's actually genuinely so good. The prose is really good. It's like that flowery language, but it's not done in a way that, like, you know how sometimes you'll read a book and it has flowery language and you're kind of like, what's the point of all of this? What are you actually saying? Because it just feels like some authors will just use it in order to kind of like spice up their writing, but it really has no purpose. In this book, it is so purposeful. It's really saying something, and I'm absolutely loving it. The main character is incredible. I'm loving the world building in this universe, and it's just like, it's very layered. It has something to say. It has a perspective. It actually like is interesting, and I want to continue reading it more and more. So that's really exciting because I feel like that doesn't happen too often with the books I have on my Kindle. And honestly, I feel like that's why I don't tend to pick it up very often. But yeah, so it was really nice to read that book while I was on the treadmill. I listened to one of my favorite playlists on Spotify. I can link it down below. It's really good. It's called Used to Drink the Holy Wine. I made this a while ago, I think sometime last year. And the idea for it kind of came from the first song, Cheaper Kind by Leah Lawson. And it's so good. and most of the songs are kind of like about religion and like complicated relationships with religion and stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of idea, that sort of theme, definitely check out this playlist. It is really good, if I do say so myself, because I made it. But yeah, so that's what I was listening to while I was on the treadmill reading my book. It was great. I highly recommend it if you have a Planet Fitness or if you have a gym and you like to go on the treadmill. Definitely bring your Kindle with you. Just try it out, at least for a little bit. Anyway, like I said, I have to go figure out what I'm going to listen to today, or just like what audiobook I'm gonna start. And also I want to go make an iced coffee. I have this really delicious mocha, like peppermint mocha creamer, and it's actually really good. A lot of times when I pick out peppermint mocha creamers, I feel like they're so like, there's some sort of weird like chemically taste to them, and they feel so, I don't know, like chalky in a way. However, this one is actually really good, and it looks just like chocolate milk, so it's much better than the ones I've tried in the past. So I will show you guys that. I'm gonna make my iced coffee, and I don't really have anywhere to relax today because my entire bed is just full of my bedding stuff, and I don't really want to move it right now, especially while my bed isn't made. So I'll have to go find somewhere else to sit, maybe in here, maybe not in here, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Okay, so now I'm sitting on the couch and hanging out with my iced coffee. I went and got the mail. I put my laundry in the dryer. I made my coffee. We're all ready. I also lit this candle, so we have a little bit of like an ambiance going. It's really nice because when my brother and his fiance came and visited recently, we cleaned up this entire room, and it was bad. It was bad. But now it's nice and clean, and so I get to sit on the couch and enjoy it. We have the TV right here. We also got like a Fire Stick, so I can watch whatever I want to watch on this TV, this very old TV in the back. So yeah, I am gonna chill out with my coffee, but we also need to pick out a new audiobook. So I am technically currently reading an audiobook, however, like I said, it's not the greatest. Is it the worst thing in the world? No. And I don't want people to think I'm being super harsh on these Christmas romance books. I just have like expectations of what I want from a romance book, and I don't think I need to throw those out the window just because it's Christmas. So the one I'm currently reading is Second Chance Mistletoe Kisses by Anne Marie Meyer. This is a really short audiobook, so I might be able to finish it anyway. There are two reasons I picked this one up. One is that I really like the cover, and then the second one is that it had like a pretty high rating on Hoopla. I can't always trust that rating. Sometimes the books are really good, sometimes they're bad. It really just depends. But I figured, I'm like, well, 3.8, that's not bad. That's actually like relatively good. And if I saw that on Goodreads, I'd be like, sure, why not? Let's give it a chance. So I'm reading it, but like the main character, I don't know. There's just something about her I just don't like. And then like the love interest is also kind of like blah. The little kid is really cute though, so I don't know. But I also have quite a few other audiobooks checked out. Okay, so here are the other audiobooks that I've checked out. I have A Court of Sugar and Spice by Rebecca F. Kenny, which I do really want to read because I believe that it is a Nutcracker retelling, which if you know me, if you've been watching me long enough, you know I love the Nutcracker. Then there's also The Merry Matchmaker by Sheila Roberts. That one seemed really intriguing. I don't know what it's about, but it's a holiday romance. Then there's Before We Were Us, which I believe is also a holiday romance, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so it says, oh, it's a cozy autumnal opposites attract Hallmark movie mixed with 50 First Dates. Oh, this one seems really interesting. It's set in New Hampshire, and the synopsis of this book is super long. But yeah, it sounds interesting. I might pick that one up. Then the last one I have checked out is One Christmas Morning by Rachel Greenlaw. And yeah, so those are the books I have checked out, at least from Hoopla. I don't know what I have checked out from Libby. I know that I have recently picked up a few books from Libby, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so I have 2 audiobooks from Libby. I have Most Wonderful by Georgia Clark, which seems really intriguing and also seems pretty popular. And then I also have Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, which I do need to get to. However, I'm still trying to finish Uprooted, and I haven't done that yet. So I really need to get to that because, as I said before, I was really enjoying it. So yeah, I think I have a pretty good selection. I don't want to choose too many other books until I am able to get through more of these audiobooks. So I think I'm going to try to finish the one that I'm currently reading because I believe that it is only 4 hours and 35 minutes long. And let me see where I'm at in this book. I'm 62% of the way through. I only have an hour and 46 minutes left, which means that reading it on 2 times speed, which I usually do, that will only be about a little less than an hour. So I think I'm gonna finish this book up and then I will check in on you guys again, let you guys know what I'm gonna do, and yeah. So I'll see you guys in like just about an hour. Okay, so I finished Second Chance Mistletoe Kisses, and I don't think I'm gonna rate it because I really don't have any emotions or like feelings about it. It's fine. It was like a good way to kill 4.5 hours, or I guess technically 2 hours and 15 minutes. So really, I mean, there's not much to it, and I feel like I can't really be mad about that. So I'm not gonna rate it. I don't even know what I would rate it if I was going to. I'm not. So we're not gonna worry about that. I think I want to do the Nutcracker retelling, or you know what I mean? Like I want to do that book. That one's called A Court of Sugar and Spice by Rebecca F. Kenny. Also, my dog is like freaking out because both of my dogs are like laying on this couch, which we don't do. The dogs are usually never back here, or like not really allowed back here, but because I'm home and my brother's door is closed and I can keep an eye on them, they can come back here. And my dog is like freaked out by the camera. She's like looking at the camera like, what the heck is going on? You can't see her though, she's on my lap. Maybe I'll take like a little video of what she looks like right now from my perspective. This is what she looks like right here. Look at her. Hi, Finny. Hi, Fanny. Oh, look at her. Yep, she really actually just wants my crackers, but they're gone. She doesn't know that they're gone. So she sees the box of crackers that I have literally right here, and she's like, I want those crackers. They're gone. And then I have Chico over here. I have a box of tissues. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing right now. But yeah, so I want to start A Court of Sugar and Spice. And this one is a Nutcracker retelling. It says, with their inheritance restricted until their marriage, sisters Clara and Louisa, both in their 20s, must live with their godfather, Drosselmeyer. One night, an accident brings to life one of the strange wooden dolls in Drosselmeyer's mansion. The Nutcracker doll is a cursed fey prince, and he pleads for the sisters' help. During the ensuing journey into the Fey realm, Clara encounters a handsome sugar plum fairy, and he promises her the chance to enact all her forbidden fantasies. Meanwhile, Louisa and the Nutcracker prince battle and bicker over everything, despite the growing attraction between them. And to make matters worse, the entire Sealy kingdom is under threat of conquest by the Rat King, ruler of the Dread Court. Ooh! That's interesting that, like, Clara's supposed love interest is going to be the sugar plum fairy, sugar plum prince, or what, you know, whatever. And then the Nutcracker prince's love interest is her sister Louisa. That's interesting. I always feel like you're supposed to put the Nutcracker and Clara together. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But that'll be really interesting because I have read another Nutcracker retelling where the Nutcracker and Clara are the ones that are together. I'm gonna start this one. It's 8 hours and 53 minutes long, so that should be a pretty quick audiobook, just about 4.5 hours. And yeah, we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna play my games and I will let you guys know if I end up liking it. Okay, so it is the next day, technically. I mean, not even technically, just it is the next day. And we are gonna be wrapping up today's vlog, or yesterday's vlog. As you guys saw, I took you guys to Planet Fitness with me. I read a lot of my ebook, which was great. Let me go on my Kindle app and see if I can find the name of this ebook because I definitely want you guys to see it. Okay, so the book is called Disenchanted by Brianna Sugals. Wait, hold on. Sugalski, okay. I hate that like on my Kindle app I can't see the full title because the little check mark blocks it. So it's called Disenchanted by Brianna Sugalski and I am 14% of the way through it and I'm loving it so much. This is the ebook that I said was like really well written and really just like beautifully done. If you want to pick up a good little like adult fantasy book on your Kindle, I highly recommend this one. Like I said, it's just getting better and better honestly as I read it. So yeah, definitely check it out. And also, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I did start a Nutcracker retelling, and that is A Quart of Sugar and Spice by Rebecca F. Kenny, and I am currently 21% of the way through this book and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really intriguing. This is the one that's about two sisters, Clara and Louisa, and they are helping the Nutcracker, who's like a fey prince, and it's just kind of loosely following the Nutcracker, but so far it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely a little bit on like the spicier side, so if you're looking for a spicy retelling of the Nutcracker, you might really enjoy this one. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to update you guys on. I feel like that's about it. Oh, me and my mom have been watching the show The Gilded Age, which I did start right when it first came out and I didn't really like it, honestly. I felt like the acting was like not very good, but my mom really got into it when she visited my cousin in Michigan, and so she has gotten really into it. And she was like, we have to watch it when I get home. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I didn't really like it at first, but you know what, I'll give it another shot. And the acting is still bad. However, I am actually kind of getting sucked into it. So we're watching The Gilded Age. We're almost done with the second season, and I believe there's only 2 seasons. I don't know if it got canceled or something. Maybe it did, I'm just not sure. But yeah, so we're almost done with that. And I think once we move on from that, I saw that there was a adaptation of like Water for Chocolate, and I've never read the book. I know there's a movie that some people like and some people don't like. I've never seen that one either, but the new show, series, whatever on Max looks really interesting, so I might start that. I'm not sure. We'll see how we feel. And yeah, I feel like that's everything I want to update you guys on for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me along on this Vlogmas journey, and follow all the links down below, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!